The woman was originally an ordinary salesperson. She listened to her bosses preaching every day and received a meager salary every month. Although she lived at the bottom of society, she was optimistic by nature and always imagined countless possibilities. But one day, she suddenly fainted at work. After the doctor examined her, he told her that she had a terminal illness and only had about 3 weeks left. In order to prevent misdiagnosis, the doctor specially repeated the examination. But the result was still the same. The woman collapsed after hearing the news. She didn't know what she had done wrong. After returning home, the woman looked through her wish list. There were still many things she wanted to do but hadn't done yet. There were cities she wanted to go to, restaurants she wanted to eat, and people she wanted to love. But she had lived for more than 30 years but hadn't fulfilled any of her wishes. Now she didn't have much time left, so she made up her mind to live for herself. The first thing the woman did the next day was to resign, and even smashed her boss's mobile phone with her shoes before leaving. After that, the woman went to the bank to take away all her savings and pension, and sold all her assets. She wanted to fulfill all her wishes before she died and start the last perfect vacation of her life. Afterwards, the woman sat on a plane to Europe, but because she bought an economy class ticket, the people in the front row squeezed her so hard that she couldn't stand it anymore, so she could no longer swallow her anger and complained to the flight attendant. As a result, the flight attendant said sarcastically that if she sat in first class, there wouldn't be so many problems. As a result, the woman bought a first-class ticket directly, sitting in the first-class cabin, watching the food and meticulous service pushed by the flight attendant. The woman instantly experienced the happiness of being rich. After getting off the plane, she found that there were many people queuing for taxis. After thinking for a moment, the woman directly rented a helicopter.